Welcome to the demo of the 25B feature, Manage Process Manufacturing Work Orders in the Production Supervisor Workbench. With this update, supervisors can monitor key performance metrics for process work orders, such as rejected quantities, planned output quantity, and actual output quantity in addition to overall equipment efficiency and plan adherence in the Production Supervisor Workbench. In addition, supervisors can now easily search, manage, and monitor process manufacturing work orders using enhanced filters and real-time metrics. Supervisors can also leverage enhanced monitoring, optimize work order management, and improve process work order tracking to meet production goals. In this demo, first, we'll look at the new capabilities added to process work orders, including improved metrics, enhanced search filters, and expanded work order actions previously available only for discrete manufacturing. Next, we'll walk through how work orders are executed and monitored within the workbench. We'll cover key tabs such as monitoring, work orders, exceptions, and reporting, and review critical metrics like plan adherence, OEE, performance, availability, and quality. Finally, we'll focus on exception handling and shift handoffs. You'll see how supervisors can generate shift reports and add shift handoff notes to ensure smooth transitions. Log into the application as a production supervisor. Click Supply Chain Execution and then click Work Execution. Click the Production Supervision task to launch the Production Supervisor Workbench. This brings you to the Monitoring tab. The Monitoring tab displays all the scorecard metrics at the workstation level. Let's review the scorecard metrics displayed at the top. These metrics are aggregated at the work center level, summarizing data from its linked workstations. They are calculated and presented for the current shift. Metrics displayed as percentages show both their current values and the deviation delta from the benchmark targets configured in the Smart Operations Configurations task. The plan adherence metric represents the percentage of actual completion compared to the target completion for a workstation over the entire duration of the current shift. The value displayed here is an average of the computed values from all workstations within the work center. One of the most critical measures in process manufacturing is overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE. OEE is calculated based on three key factors: availability, performance, and quality. Performance is determined using the ideal cycle time, or ICT, which represents the expected time required to process one unit of the batch quantity. Since work definitions in process manufacturing are defined at the batch level, there may not always be a clearly measurable output quantity or a predefined usage rate. In such cases, the usage rate is derived by dividing the required usage by the batch quantity. ICT is then calculated by summing the highest usage rates for resources operating simultaneously within a specific production operation. Using the precise ICT value in OEE calculations is crucial for maintaining an accurate representation of production efficiency and overall equipment effectiveness. Click the right arrow to see more metrics. The downtime metric represents the total downtime, in minutes, reported across all workstations within the work center during the current shift. The completed quantity metric shows the number of units completed at a workstation during the shift, while at the work center level, it is the sum of completed quantities across all workstations. The open exceptions metric displays the total count of exceptions logged across all workstations within the work center that remain in an open status. Next, let's review the Work Order tab where you can view the scorecard metrics at the top for work orders. The planned quantity metric for process work orders represents the batch quantity specified in the work order. This batch quantity indicates the total amount of product intended to be produced during the manufacturing process. It's a key parameter that guides production planning and execution, ensuring that the desired output meets the specified production goals. Completed quantity represents the batch quantity completed successfully in a work order. Next, we have rejected quantity. This is a new metric that represents the batch quantity that did not meet quality standards and were flagged during production. Similarly, scrapped quantity refers to the batch quantity that was discarded due to defects or production issues, making them unsuitable for use or rework. Moving on to planned output quantity, also a newly introduced metric that shows the expected quantity of the primary product to be completed in a process work order. On the other hand, actual output quantity, another new metric, represents the real quantity of the primary product produced in the work order. To measure efficiency, we use yield, a key performance indicator that represents first-pass yield. It is calculated as the ratio of the quantity successfully completed on the first attempt to the total completed quantity. Lastly, we have open exceptions. These highlight unresolved issues or deviations encountered during production, ensuring prompt attention to maintain workflow and product quality. By leveraging these metrics, manufacturers gain valuable insights into production performance, identify areas for improvement, and ensure adherence to quality standards. Let's review the tabs in a process work order. The Details tab includes new fields, batch quantity, process name, and work method. Batch quantity defines the total production batch size, ensuring material alignment and consistency. Process name uniquely identifies the manufacturing work definition and remains fixed after work order release. Work method determines whether the work order follows discrete or process manufacturing, influencing material tracking and execution. In the Output section, you can view the operation sequence, output name, description, and output type, product or byproduct. The Operations tab provides operation details, with additional actions available via the three-dot menu, such as rescheduling or checking exceptions. The Materials tab allows material reservation and substitution. The Resources tab enables exception review and maintenance requests. The Transaction History tab logs all work order transactions, with filters for material issues, returns, rejects, and scraps. You can also download this data to an Excel spreadsheet. Now let's explore the Exceptions tab. In the Exceptions tab, you can create new exceptions and assign these exceptions to work order operations. Here you can see there is already an open exception for work order MFGP 1070 and Operation 10. You can click the eye icon and take an appropriate action to resolve the material exception, such as reschedule operation, reserve or substitute material. We will now close this operation. Click Close Exception. This displays a confirmation message. Click Close Exception again to confirm. You can now see that the exception is closed. As a production supervisor responsible for managing a shift, you can now document shift handoff notes and generate a shift report to ensure a seamless transition between shifts. Let's review how to enter shift notes and compile a shift report that includes key details of the executed process work order. We are in the Reporting tab. To start creating a report, select Create Report. Choose the work center from the list of available work centers, then select the shift. Click Confirm to generate a PDF file with the shift report. Click the eye icon to review the report. The shift report provides a summary of the performance overview, including planned quantity, completed quantity, and scrapped quantity. Click the X in the top right corner to close the report. Next, enter shift notes to inform the incoming supervisor of key details, then click Submit to finalize the entry. A new shift report will be created. Additionally, you can leverage generative AI to automatically generate a concise summary of the shift. This demo introduces new capabilities for managing process manufacturing work orders in the Production Supervisor Workbench. As a production supervisor, you can now track key metrics, monitor work order progress, and take direct actions to improve efficiency. OEE tracking has been enhanced, measuring availability, performance, and quality more accurately. Performance is now based on ideal cycle time, calculated using the sum of resource usages in an operation. New metrics provide deeper insights, including rejected quantity for quality tracking, planned output quantity for expected production, and actual output quantity to compare real production performance. The Exceptions tab enables real-time issue tracking and resolution. With these updates, process work orders are managed as efficiently as discrete work orders, ensuring better production control and continuous improvement. Thank you.